What? 190 subscribers? Under 30,000 views? Just? I think this channel is slightly underrated.
And ahoy everybody! What's up? Mr. Epic is back, and welcome to the next episode of the Mr. Epic Show. When I say Mr. Epic, I can also say Aquilius, but as this show is called the Mr. Epic Show, I assume that I can call myself Mr. Epic still. But it's also Aquilius, so you know the deal, I have problems remembering my own name. Pretty odd, but it's just me, I guess? Something also pretty odd about me is my channel. I had personal doubt often in my life, but don't you think my channel is slightly underrated? And the worst thing is, there are things which are overrated and things which are underrated, don't you get it? I have heard many people say that certain things are overrated, and I'm just going to go through a list from some of the most common things which people think are overrated. First of all, this beauty here. Beautiful, hell yeah. Coffee. Why is coffee overrated? Is it just a kind of a tradition to have it at breakfast time? Or is it just a good old source of caffeine to keep you awake at night when you're editing videos and playing games? I have no idea, but I personally
Love coffee.
I can't overrate coffee at all. Just think of it. If you look around the world and see how coffee is produced, people have to go through loads of hardship to make coffee. Trade prices are going down, because living conditions in the countries where the coffee originates from aren't the best. That's why I enjoy this even more. Oh yes! Just think about it. Families, children, women, men, old people, working on plantations day and day and day again, under the harshest circumstances, full of chemicals in other places in the world, to give us wealthy American, European, wasps, whatever we may be, to give us our coffee. That is worth appreciation. I must confess, I personally don't buy fair trade coffee, but at least I shed a thought about it. Why am I pointing in this place? This doesn't make any sense at all. You can't overrate coffee. Over 500 years ago, coffee was introduced in Europe, and since then it just skyrocketed. Everybody drinks coffee. You and your office can't live a day without coffee. I, as a stupid student and a YouTuber, also can't live without coffee. Cheerio. In fact, I don't know anybody who can live without coffee except the people who may be allergic to coffee. So people, I wouldn't say coffee is overrated, because I think coffee is a necessity and it tastes bloody good. Ooh. Now here we come to a thing which I personally think is definitely overrated, and I'm going to keep this short and sweet.
Smoke weed every day.
To put it simple, don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. I think I am going to do a more detailed video about the effects of cannabis in the future, so you better stay tuned and subscribe to the channel to see that. But weed is definitely overrated. Now this thing, the next thing, is also not overrated. This thing is pretty essential, especially for a Brit as me. Roll Britannia, Britannia, roll the waves. What I'm talking about is bacon. How can you not appreciate the nice, juicy, fatty piece of meat in the morning frying pan for your all-out, full English breakfast? Who cannot appreciate that? I mean, you must be sick in the head, or vegetarian, to not appreciate that. This lovely, juicy piece of pork, sizzling in the pan. Jeez, I'm hungry. How the hell can you think that's overrated? You can't overrate bacon, guys. Simple as. Bacon. That saves my bacon because it gives me something to do something on my YouTube channel. That was so bad. Now here we come to a touchy subject, because I personally have experience with this, but generally my rational thought says something completely different. Are relationships overrated? Now we can do this from a rational point of view to say that a human is a social being, and to have a sexual relationship is essential for our survival. So basically, relationships can't be overrated at all. But on the other hand, you should also consider that both men, women can be a problem sometime. I'm a young man, okay? Don't judge me. So yeah, sometimes I have considered staying single, but you know, in the long run, not gonna get out that well. But relationships can be complicated, and I am sure that when my time comes, I am gonna be booed. Not in that way. And now here comes the last thing on my list, which may be slightly overrated, but something I do not pay personal attention to. Because why have fake hair if you can have a hat? A helmet? Hey! Now people, fake hair. What's the deal with fake hair? Are we talking about wigs? Are we talking about extensions? Are we talking about dyeing the hair? I know several people who would say hair is overrated, and I know several people who wouldn't say that hair was overrated. I personally don't care because I have normal hair and my helmet on now. My plastic helmet, which is about to break. But I also know people who do like those kind of things. I know many people who wear wigs. I know people who dye their hair. But extensions? I don't know a lot of people who wear extensions. And that may be overrated in my opinion, because if you like your hair short, why want to make them longer? And I mean, some people look nice with short hair, and especially some girls can also look nice with short hair. Don't judge me. But anyhow, that is what my opinion is on fake hair. I don't honestly care. Except for extensions, they are overrated. So people, what do you think? What do you think is overrated in this world? There could be tons of things, and I'll take anything into consideration. And as you may know, I try to answer all my comments, so fire away! Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you taking your time for my content and my videos. And my coffee. Oh yes, check out the links in the description below for more content. I always do that. That can't be overrated, because it is currently underrated, people. That's also a thing. What do you think could be underrated? I'm open to that as well. I just hope you stay epic and stay tuned for the next episode of the Mr. Epic Show and anything else which may come. And until then, I will yeah. I'd like to say thank you to the owner of this channel, Unexpected Obvious. He didn't formally request this video, but a post of his on Facebook inspired me to it. And in fact, everything on the list was on his list too, so big shout out to Unexpected Obvious for this lovely video idea and for having a lovely channel. Very neat, very simple. He loves to talk about things, he loves to make fun of things. He is an awesome dude, and he knows how to do a simplistic channel, which is awesome. Definitely worth checking out. He's still growing, so give him some credit. I mean, he does put effort in his videos, nicely artistic done, and look at that banner art. That is so funny, look at it, you can't say about no to that. 103 subscribers. I've subscribed. Now it's your turn. Stay epic, everyone.